San Francisco, California. The Bay Area is the location for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson, the foundational pieces, looking to set the tone as they wind up for action. From the Chase Center in San Francisco, Grizzlies, Warriors. Welcome to the Western Conference Semifinals and a possible closeout Game 5. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Now a look at Memphis's starting group. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. DeAnthony Melton out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And for Golden State, and the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Wiggins is out there with Turner. Go. And it's the Warriors to start out. Curry looking around, and Thompson kicks to Curry. A three-pointer, Wiggins, and it's Melton with the rebound. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. On the wing, Jackson. Morant outside. To Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Brooks.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid. But when this setup, it's outstanding.
It's deflected. Curry passes to Wiggins. At the elbow, it's Turner. Over Adams. Outside for Curry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Always looking to fire away from outside the arc. Curry is a master.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He said what we've heard from teams many times in similar circumstances. This series doesn't really start until one team faces elimination. He knows what they're up against. You're on the road playing a great team. It's going to take probably their best effort of the season tonight to pull this one out. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
3 points. An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in the system.
And the rejection by Jackson. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
It's Curry outside.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity.
Here's Melton. Covered by Wiggins. Jackson has the open look. His three-pointers off the mark. Golden State's gone. Just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Back to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Thompson for 3. Doesn't go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Well, there's too many empty possessions. I mean, they struggle to keep any kind of momentum going.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors, trailing here by 8. Here's Curry, and the rejection by Jackson.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing them.
Here's Green, driving inside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
He may not be a super athlete, but the quick first step from Draymond is just a wonderful equalizer.
Pass to Adams. Back to Brooks. Lock at 6. Thompson for the triple. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Bucket is good.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside of him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
It's Curry outside. Morant with the steal. Adams outside. Here's Brooks. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Ball's knocked loose, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Morant against Curry. Takes it from 10, and it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Melton, no good. Morant with the steal. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Morant's got 8 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Different look here for the Warriors. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Poole's checked in for Thompson. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Curry. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Brandon Clark comes in for Jackson. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Passes it to Payton.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Golden State foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the night.
His first personal foul.
That's good from Morant.
And one of the younger players to enter the 2019 draft, Morant, rise beyond his years.
Warriors trail by 12. Poole the pass to Wiseman. Three-pointer. The rebound by Anderson.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be given here.
No good from Clark.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. Kuminga's come in for Golden State. Porter comes in for Andre Iguodala. All free throws good from Poole.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. All free throws good from Morant. So it's the Warriors now. A 12-point game. And it's Jordan Poole with the 3. Poole's got 5 now.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And it's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Memphis out in front as they end the first quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference Semifinals. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And the Grizzlies leading by 11. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Jordan Poole. James Wiseman's out there with Kuminga. Then there's Peyton. And it's Porter at the small forward position. Let's go. And it's Kuminga that time on the assist from Peyton. Kuminga's got his first bucket of the night. Morant with it. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Williams, he's checked in for Brandon Clark.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Zaire Williams.
Floats one up, and it's laid up and in by Anderson. Anderson's got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Back to Porter, fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Morant with a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D struggling to keep up.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Curry finds Thompson. Back to Curry. From past the arc. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pie.
Here's Anderson. Takes it inside.
Look, he's looking more active there. How Anderson forces the issue, it makes the defense get aggressive.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him.
Anderson at the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Anderson. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They trail by 18. Curry with it. Jones covering. Green dishes to Curry. Back to Thompson. And they get it. Bangs home the trifecta.
Not many guys more lethal on the catch and shoot. That's an easy bucket for Thompson.
Here's Anderson. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Juan Toscano Anderson's checked in for the Warriors. Brooks checked in for the Grizzlies. Tillman passes to Anderson. Memphis moving that ball around. 5 to shoot. Brooks against Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Up top, Curry. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Wiggins from outside. That one, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Brooks. That's short off the rim. Warriors trail by 15. On the wing, Wiggins. And Thompson kicks to Wiggins. Curry from deep three-point land. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
You know what? The area code just doesn't matter with this guy. Steph just dropping bombs.
Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Deflects the pass. This one for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Brooks against Thompson. Brooks outside. Pass to Tillman. No good again that time. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Curry finds Wiggins, puts up a 3. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Curry.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
When he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Bielitsa comes in for Miles Turner, and it's Iguodala in for Klay Thompson. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Adams, he's for Tillman. Jackson comes in for Kyle Anderson, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Williams. Wiggins with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Fires it up. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Andrew Wiggins.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
The pass to Toscano. Iguodala with it. Here's Curry with the 3, and it's Melton with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And the basket is good. Brooks has got 5 points so far.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by the Warriors.
Wiggins, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis.
Brandon Clark.
Curry against Jones. Curry passes to Toscano. Back to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here's Brooks from outside. And Curry pulls it down.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Kicks it to Wiggins. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
The Warriors making a switch here. Payton's checked in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the layup.
It's tipped. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Bielitsa. And Memphis also making a switch. Morant, he's checked in for Jones.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw, no good.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Here's Morant. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Toscano passes to Wiggins. Knocks down the 3 ball. Wiggins has got 6 in the quarter.
That's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Payton against Morant. Porter pulls it in. Here's Wiggins, and it goes down 2 points. Wiggins has got 8.
Yeah, that's an aggressive move by Wiggins. Physical with the finish, and you know the coach loves to see that.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Clay, how do you evaluate the...
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, for the Grizzlies, they've been outplayed this series, currently desperate to keep their season alive, down 3-1. Tonight they're playing definitely with that sense of urgency that they need to, staying right in this game, hoping to force a Game 6. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
They made a lot of trips to the free throw line. That speaks for how aggressive they're attacking at every opportunity. They're not playing with the finesse game that the other team's playing with.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
They've been poor offensively, under 40%. They need to stop settling. Stay patient, move the ball around them, and find better looks. It's hard to score in this league. You got to work for it.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Ja Morant, he's out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Brooks in at the 3.
Now he's going to be walking a tight line. I mean, one more foul and his night is a wrap.
Back to Adams. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Adams has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Memphis. Morant against Wiggins. Shoots from 14. And it's Morant missing.
Oh, he found open space for mid-range. Just maybe rush his release a little bit.
And the rejection by Jackson. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Thompson with the bucket.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They led by as many as 18 points. Memphis moving it around. And stolen by Wiggins. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. On the wing, Wiggins. Curry outside. Green kicks to Thompson. Off target with his 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant drives in. And finished off by Morant.
Kicking, moving, looking for his spots. Morant slithering around the court with the ball on the string.
And they double up Morant. There's Jackson with the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here he goes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second.
That one's on Morant.
So aggressive in everything he does. You know, Draymond often causes as much contact as he takes.
Some changes for Memphis. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jackson. And it's Williams in for Brooks. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
It's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
To the middle. Here's Melton. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Oh, he hasn't been much of a shot blocker in his career, but Klay denies that.
This is his second. This one.
It's his first personal foul. Second
no good on the
foul.
free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jones is checked in. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Down low. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Thompson right side. And he's good on the 3-ball. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, such a monster. I mean, just such a smooth operator in the pick and roll. Clay times his move perfect.
Here's Jones. The shot from the low post is good.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the